Hello everyone, welcome to Learnowledge. Today we'll be discussing about two-way data binding. So we'll be discussing what is two-way data binding, how to use ngModel directive to achieve it. So two-way data binding basically it enables us to share data from component to DOM and from DOM to the component. Let's suppose if you have an input field and if you want to capture at component level what user input was, then two-way data binding comes into the picture. This is basically automatic by default in Angular, and yes, we can control this synchronization process by making it enable or disable. But yeah, that's the advanced feature of the Angular. So let's just quickly jump to the ground. So to achieve two-way data binding, Angular provides ngModel directive. So let's just open our HTML. Let's take an example of a simple input. So you can write input. Let's make it as a simple text input. Now to bind this input field to the Typescript variable, what we need to do inside the square bracket, inside the parenthesis, just need to write ngModel. And after this, you can give any name of your variable. I mean, whichever you have defined in your component. So as of now, we don't have anything defined in a component. Just make text value and to reflect it at the DOM, let's just print it out within an h2 tag. Let's just say h2. Yep. Now we just need to define text value into a component. Public text value type of string, initialize it with empty. Now when you save it, it will tell you whatever the errors we are getting. So it says it cannot be bind to ngModel since it's not a known property of input. So basically, Angular is not able to recognize what ngModel is. So basically, in order to recognize it, we need to add a module. So you can come over to app.module ts class. Inside the import array, type forms module. So as soon as you hit enter, the forms module will be entered into imports array and also being imported at the top of this class. So now if you could save it, open the browser. Here we go. So we have an input field here. So as soon as we start writing something here, our binding will keep on synchronizing this value, whichever user inputs, to text value. So in text value, since we already defined it in our component and we are displaying its current value into h2 tag, so it should be reflecting back to the DOM. That's what the two-way data binding is. So let's just write. So just if you write anything, it will reflect back, it will communicate to the component, and that should be communicated back to our DOM. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Please hit like, post your questions in the comment section, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell icon so that you won't miss any update.